It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Lions and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night primetime.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one game.
Game 1 of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads them out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entire excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Goff going to open up with a throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. Nicole Hardman deep to return. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. A lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A tight end in motion now. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Harris, a first down. He's not done. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. On the ground, it's Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide. Of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. From the gun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On play action, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On the zone read, here's Harris. Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Receiver in motion, headed left. Off to throw on 1st down. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This throw out wide to St. Brown. 3rd and long. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got room past the 35. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. On 1st down, it's Harris. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On a man, it's Thomas. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jack Sanborn on the stop. 2nd and 7. Daniels now going to look to throw. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run for it with Harris. He will have the Commanders' first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Goff. Pressure gets there. And down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Daniels. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down. 1st down at the 28-yard line.
Goff to throw. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Goff. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Play is made there by D.J. Wano. Here's a 2nd and 6.
The 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. That one is complete to Hardman. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run it with Harris. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The score, Commanders 24, Lions 3.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in the Thursday night opener of the NFL campaign as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. As far as the early games go in that 1 o'clock window, we'll be focused on that game in Nashville. A big one for the Titans as they get set to take on the visiting New York Giants. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And then finally, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the third quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A return to start this third quarter.
The home team's offense and getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They took top off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. at the Lions' 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Washington. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Nice move, slips a tackle, gets forward for a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing here is Goff. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's the Lions punt team now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They run it over center with Harris. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They're going to run out of the gun. Here's Harris. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Daniels to throw on second down. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrated with him. Made that one guy miss. He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game, and when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense, and I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he gets that to Hardman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Another run here with Harris. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. A run with Harris.
The running back on the outfield. The tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. Oh, short gain there to about the 22. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Daniels going to keep this himself. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Second and 7. Here's Harris. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's got it inside the 5. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The score, Commanders 37, Lions 10. Jack Fox.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Commanders about to send this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. It's caught by the tight end, Laporta. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 49.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
He's got it at about the 8. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Now Goff. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Detroit. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion is Brown. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Putting the tight end in motion. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On play action, Goff. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This one high, over the middle, but complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. And this has been a fantastic performance to this point, putting the league on notice. They want to be title contenders. Nothing they've done tonight is going to make anyone think otherwise. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.